that alone is more than one person can handle, because you need someone on your staff to manage these projects and manage these contractors that'll have to be brought in to do these repairs. And just our quick assessment of it and talking with the staff is that you need someone that can dedicate their time solely to these type projects. Because just like the paperwork part of it, this aspect of it is overwhelming. And so that is our recommendation, that you hire a part-time public works director. Temporarily, you can do it through storm-related expenses, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about that when you get ready to put someone in place. But that would be dependent on you deciding a salary that was agreeable to that person, and then whatever budget amendment that you may have to do in the short term to pay for that locally until you can begin to receive reimbursements.
Okay. Motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Any questions or comments?
Need a second?
I'll second. I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Okay, thank you. Last item?
Last item. The last item is when we looked at your policies that you had on hand, your contract signing authority. Currently, the mayor and the finance officer have contract authority up to $50,000. You're going to incur contracts that are going to well exceed that, but anything over $90,000, the town board has to approve anyways. But there's going to be a lot of smaller contracts that are going to come in here that are going to need quick turnarounds. And so our recommendation is that you raise that threshold from $50,000 to $89,999 so that you stay below that $90,000 threshold, and knowing that everything above that has to come to the board, and this contract authority is only for storm-related expenses. So other things aside, day-to-day contracts, it would still be $50,000.
Make a motion.
Make a motion. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Last thing, I just wanted to make some general comments about where we have started and how we got to where we're at. We have been very fortunate here to have an amazing team on hand. And it came together like this. It was faith. It was just the Lord working these things out. But we had a gentleman that left here yesterday that brought a crew from Edenton. His name was Corey Gooden. And Corey literally worked night and day on this water and sewer system. And we were all impressed at Corey's ability to come in here, and in 5 days, he was an expert on your water and sewer system. To the point where he was telling us where valves were, and that type of knowledge you don't acquire unless you're just an exceptional engineer-minded person, and Corey is that. So his team from Edenton, Ray Lux was also with him. Eric. I should know he slept in the same room down there with him. But they worked tirelessly. They stayed last night till about 8:30 working on another issue that had come up. But through their work, your water system right now is covering about 85% of your customer base. And that's outstanding.
It's impressive.
In less than a week's time.
I stand in amazement.
Outstanding. The other side of that is your sewer collection system. Your wastewater plant was completely offline when they came in here and started doing their initial assessments on everything. As of today, we still have 2 bypass pumps that are running at the plant that are pumping into the influent. The only aspect of the plant that is not back up is your aeration basins. And those will be back up once we can get a generator big enough to push those through. The Army Corps of Engineers is helping us with some load calculations to size the appropriate generator to get those back up and running, and then that will be self-supporting on generated power. Of all the damage to your facilities, the wastewater plant is damaged from top to bottom. The electrical system from the main line all the way into the plant, all the electrical controls have been damaged, and they're going to have to be completely rebuilt. But right now we've got the pumps running, bypass pumps running. Your sewer collection system, it's about 80% intact. We have some areas where the sewer line just completely washed away. We've got other areas where there's substantial pipe deflection, so that would be, gravity fed lines that are not gravity flowing anymore. We've got some where the bells are separated on pipes. So all of those are gonna require emergency repairs, and it's critical that we get a jump start on that. We hopefully have another resource team coming, from the central part of the state. They have their own equipment. They called earlier asking about the supplies that they would need, because we had to tell them the town doesn't have any equipment. All the equipment was underwater and it's damaged. But it's been amazing at how people have been so willing to send agencies here to help. I think it's what makes our state so great, because people from the mountains to the coast are here pitching in and trying to help you get back to some semblance of normalcy.